What number are we? 10 weeks. It's quite a lot, really. It's flown by. We're in double digits. It's a lot to think about. Needless to say, it's been an experience this far. I have enjoyed myself this far. There has been ups and there's been downs. This video is certainly going to push through the downs. It's all about making a bit of a mess. Not really worrying about the outcome, not really worrying about whether it makes sense or not. Some of the work that I'm doing at the moment is quite abstract, a bit messy. It has been pointed out to me that my work might not be understood by the masses. I don't think it's a full concern of mine. I don't really do things that I don't want to do. But what to bear in mind, I'm trying to achieve something. I can't quantify what that is into words, but just know that I am doing it consciously. I'm consciously making a mess. And I think this is why this week's vlog is quite important, because my work won't appeal to everyone. I don't mind that. It's just, that's not the way the world is. It's a ridiculous notion to think otherwise. But I am trying something out and trying something new, and I know it might not be understandable by a lot of people. I'll do my best to explain my intentions, explain my work, my thoughts, and verbalize what I'm thinking when I create. But equally, I can't compromise the work that I want to do, the art that I want to create for the sake of this channel. There are times where the outcome is not, it's not visually aesthetic, but it's not the priority for me. The priority for me is the act of doing. I don't expect everyone to like my work, but I do expect people to be respectful of the fact that I'm doing something new for me. There will be times that it won't make sense, even to me. So for me to then try and explain is difficult because I'm not even sure at that time. Okay, let's get on. It's as good as it's gonna get. Mummy's filming. I've got a package to open, little girl. You know when you're trying to achieve something. I know! I've got a new easel, a tabletop one. Just A3, because obviously you don't really need any bigger than that, I think, anyway. But it's got drawers and everything, so hopefully it will make for a kind of filming / viewing experience in future. It's quite heavy, actually. It's got drawers. I don't know. They're locked in place. That's quite nifty then. Look how cute these drawers are. Oh. I'll just get a book. So I was thinking, that would be ideal, wouldn't it? Does that look better? I think that would be better. And some drawers, just in case I need to grab something. What do we think of that? Just with pencils and pens. It will free up some space on the old studio trolley. Let's be honest, running out of space. Where's that? Bloody dry things was preventing the thing. Could be is organised pencils, pens, nice. Then I've got Sharpies. Posca pens are probably too fat for that. That's probably too fat for that. I don't know whether I like these pens or not. But all of this as well. We can put. Oh. See, does not fit. A pair of scissors. Oh, those fit. See if this fits. There. This fits. Oh, it does. It does. Back, can't we? It's definitely large. That one is for varnish thingy, my bobby. And that's much, but that's done. Use that one. These I haven't really worked with yet. So just put them at the back. Perfect. So, oh, everyone's got to have one of them. My techie stuffing. Yeah. I'm just going to start putting down some gesso. It really makes a great surface. Yeah, when a liquid hits the gesso, it splits the gesso. It's a small thing, but it's those kind of details that I find quite interesting. The idea is to base this on a landscape. A lot of my inspiration and my references have derived from the landscape. So it's natural that my work is very much about landscapes. So I'm going to continue to use my homemade inks. This is not one of my homemade inks. This is transparent burnt sienna by Liquitex. I'm trying to abstract the field. I made one a moment ago, which you will have seen, and I love the way it's like elongated. I really like the lines of a field when it's just been like turned. Don't know the technical word. Now this is a bit too liney, so I'll get my brush and I'll just brush it out. That's a bit too final for me, so I'll just cut it out. The idea with this though is to just play and experiment. If it doesn't work, don't worry. There's loads of marks that I will make that I know won't work. What you can see is you see where the gesso's still wet. The ink has gone and split that gesso, as I predicted. So what I'll do is I'll let it do its thing, and then I'll start popping in the sky. So for this, I'm going to go with my white, blue and sienna mix, and I'm probably going to grab my blue, black mix for this. Put in a bit of a sky. If it goes on quite thick, quite mental, don't like worry about it. It will all make sense. See, knock it back with some of that, some more white gesso, and try and leave room for kind of flat spaces. You know, you don't want to fill the space. You need to keep room for quiet. Don't know whether that makes sense, but it is. It's quiet for me. I know it sounds weird to associate pattern with sound, but that's just how I feel. A lot of the time I will also create work with different musics on in the background. I'm sure many people do that, that's not new. But I feel that different musics will promote different marks, different speeds. When you start to get like what I call wishy-washy, you start to see the brush marks, leave some of those marks in. Just let them sit there, see how you feel about them. Don't just go, oh no. Just move the brush, keep moving that brush. I'm going to cut this in, and the reason is because I really like things when they're sort of cut in like that. I don't know why, there's just something so satisfying about it. So there'll be bits where you just want to really blend it out and make it look flat. If it starts to dry, grab the water again. This is all water soluble. You know, very rarely will I use something that I can't keep working in. See this sort of flat area here where I've sort of matted it out? And then you just start going in and creating a composition of sorts. One thing I haven't done, this is the first time I'm creating something on camera where I'm conscious having to talk about it. It's yeah, it's quite different actually. I didn't think it would be that different, but it really is. I don't know how I feel about it. So even you being there, me filming it, will create for a different piece because I'm conscious of having to verbalise my every move. Think about mixed media as well. See what happens. I've got a water-soluble graphite stick. I don't want to overwork it. That's also sometimes this is what happens. You do run the risk of overworking on wet surfaces. I'm going to leave it there because I feel quite happy about it at the moment. The one thing is you can always work back into it. You know, you can always work back into it at a later date, live with it for a while, figure it out. I love this. I don't know why, I just think it's just yummy. I like the cool and the warm together. I mean, this is quite a warmish blue anyway, bordering on, but I like that. Try it out for yourself. I know, I'm so excited. Can you see? Can you see? Probably not. I'm too excited. I think it'll be fine to just go ahead. Oh my God, I'm so annoyed. How do I open it? I mean, it's packaged really well, so there's that. Oh, here we are, hang on. I've got to make sure my hands are clean actually. I'll clean my hands quick. So this is the package, this is a painting from Sandy Hester. I'm sorry, I've been painting, so I've just, yeah. I'm too excited. It's weird, right? My husband's just there, so if I look off camera, it's not I'm ignoring you, got a squint all of a sudden, it's because he's there. I can't handle my happiness. Oh my word.
There's a letter on the back of it for you.
Oh, that is so beautiful. I haven't seen her paint that one. Oh, so beautiful.
Because it's a personal note to you, isn't it?
It is. Isn't it beautiful? I'm going, for the time being...
We'll get some lights on it now.
Yeah, for the time being, I'm just going to put it somewhere safe, but I want it out and about now before I send it to the framer. Oh. That's where it can live until it goes to the framers.